Grace Millane was a 22-year-old British backpacker who had set off on a journey to explore the world, eager to experience life, meet new people, and perhaps find love. She had always been independent, full of energy, and passionate about adventure. She never imagined that the one thing she was hoping for, romance, would become the very thing that would end her life. On December 1, 2018, Grace's dream trip in New Zealand took a tragic turn. What was supposed to be a fun, romantic evening with a man she met online would end in one of the most horrifying crimes New Zealand has ever seen. This is the story of Grace Millane's deadly date with Jesse Kempson. Auckland, New Zealand, a beautiful, vibrant city where tourists flock every year. It was here at the beginning of her travels that Grace Millane arrived. The city's exciting pace and warm atmosphere were perfect for someone seeking new experiences. As many young travelers do, Grace turned to Tinder to meet people and to make the most of her time there. Enter Jesse Kempson, a man in his late 20s who appeared on the surface to be kind and normal, charming, articulate, and seemingly friendly. Grace and Jesse quickly connected on Tinder, and after a few messages, Grace agreed to meet him in person. Their date began at a restaurant in Auckland, where the two exchanged laughs and stories. Grace was enjoying herself, feeling the buzz of the city and the thrill of meeting someone new. As the evening wore on, Jesse suggested they head back to his apartment, a place where they could talk more privately. Grace, comfortable with the connection they had built over dinner, agreed, but this seemingly innocent decision would be the last one Grace would ever make. Inside Jesse's apartment, the mood changed. What started as light-hearted conversation became something darker. No one knows exactly what happened between the two of them, but the chilling facts would soon come to light. Hours later, Grace would be dead. In the days that followed, her family grew frantic, unable to reach her. They had last spoken with her the night before. The disappearance was uncharacteristic of Grace, someone who was always in touch with her loved ones during her travels. The police quickly began to investigate, tracing Grace's last known movements to Jesse Kempson's apartment. When questioned by authorities, Jesse claimed that Grace's death was an accident, the result of a consensual, rough sex encounter. He stated that it was all part of their intimate time together. But his story didn't make sense. Soon, police uncovered that Jesse's version of events didn't align with the evidence. Surveillance footage, forensic analysis, and Grace's own body revealed the disturbing truth: Jesse had murdered her. Jesse Kempson's calm demeanor would soon crack under the weight of the evidence. He was arrested and charged with murder. It was revealed that the young woman Grace had trusted so much, who she thought was a potential match in a world of endless dating apps, was hiding a dark secret. Jesse had strangled Grace in his apartment, ending her life in a fit of violence. But this wasn't the first time he had used deceit to manipulate someone. Authorities discovered a pattern of behavior where he used online dating platforms to meet women and lure them into situations where he could control them. Behind his facade of charm, he had a history of dangerous, predatory behavior. The trial of Jesse Kempson captured the world's attention. Grace's family attended every hearing, hoping for justice, hoping to understand why their beautiful, adventurous daughter had been taken from them so brutally. Jesse attempted to maintain that Grace's death was a result of consensual sex gone wrong. But the overwhelming forensic evidence showed otherwise. The jury convicted Jesse Kempson of murder. He was sentenced to life imprisonment, with no possibility of parole. But for Grace's family, no sentence could bring back the daughter they had lost. Grace's case didn't just shock New Zealand, it sparked a worldwide conversation. Dating apps, which had become a significant part of modern relationships, were suddenly in the spotlight. The story of Grace Millane highlighted the dangers of meeting strangers online, and many began to question the safety measures implemented by dating platforms. Her tragic death brought awareness to the need for better safety protocols and more education for people engaging in online dating. It showed just how important it is to trust one's instincts and to always be cautious when meeting someone you've never met in person before. In the weeks following Grace's murder, her family spoke out, urging others to stay safe and to always remain vigilant. Grace had so much more to give to the world. She was vibrant, intelligent, and full of life. Her love for travel, her passion for meeting new people, and her infectious enthusiasm for life will never be forgotten. Her death was a tragic reminder that not every meeting ends in a happy moment. Sometimes, the pursuit of love and connection can end in heartbreak, betrayal, and loss. Grace Millane's story continues to live on in the hearts of those who knew her and in the conversations that followed her untimely death. It's a lesson that we all need to learn. Stay safe, stay aware, and trust your instincts. Always. Her legacy now serves as a cautionary tale for those who meet others through dating apps, urging everyone to be extra careful, to never ignore red flags, and to prioritize personal safety over all else. In a world where we can connect with anyone at the touch of a button, we must remember that not everyone's intentions are as genuine as they may seem. Grace Millane's tragic fate reminds us that love can sometimes turn into a nightmare, but it also urges us to be more careful, more aware, and to always trust our gut feelings when it comes to dating and relationships. Her story will live on as a testament to the dangers that can exist in the world of online dating, and a reminder that sometimes not every date ends with a happy ending. Subscribe for more stories like this.